I really like charged shelling. But I think for this one, it's going to make more sense to go with Blast Dash. Might be good practice for me with Blast Dash because I'm not very good with it. Let's see how this goes. Hello, IRB Goodja. Blast Dash is where you fly, right? Mm-hmm, yep. It'll be nice for keeping up with Allmother as she flies around. We do have Evade Extender 2 on this set, which means that we're going to be able to hop pretty far too, but Blast Dash will help us a lot too. Let's take a minute to just savor this Gunlance. Oh my goodness. Look at that thing. Oh, right. I was going to do a charged shell, but I forgot. I don't have charged shelling. I have this instead. I'm going to fat finger that a few times, I'm sure. I'm so used to charge shelling with long. We're going to be playing some poke shell, even though we're doing long right now. This is going to be like truly a mixture of different Gunlance styles. We'll go for worm stakes when we can. Oh, I failed the counter timing. I just think that poke shelling is going to be the easiest to get into their moveset. They aimed that well after I moved there. That's better. "10 feet from a moose? That sounds cool." And yeah, I would be scared. Moose are large. Is keeping up really an issue? We'll see. I don't know. I'm still not good at the controls for Blast Dash either. I was trying to Blast Dash in the air there. I also probably wouldn't say the Blast Dash is super unsafe. If we need a second try at this, and it seems like we didn't have much trouble keeping up without Blast Dash, then maybe we'll drop it for charge shelling. I do like charge shelling better. Blast Dash is not really my thing. Whoops. Nope. Oh, we're good. Less good. Whoops. A bit early there. How am I doing tonight? I'm doing really well tonight, Jack. How are you? Not really a safe trade there. I'm trying to think about what I should do differently there. Something. Alright, I have Blast Dash. Okay, you cannot block that with the counter. Whoops. Spaghetti. For a Gunlancer, I'm not being very good at blowing these rocks up. There we go. Well, we're doing okay damage-wise, because that's about as quick as most weapons seem to get the clear on Ibushi. 2 cycles of that. Dragon Blight on Gunlance. Woo! Well, when you have an elemental Gunlance and you're going to do some poke shelling, once the fight gets more aggressive, it probably will actually matter about Dragon Blight. Oh, I think he's upset because shells do part fire damage. Oh no, my fire damage. Makes a difference? How much? I know it's a little bit, but like, how much? Oops. Is that Evade Extender you see? It is, yeah. Evade Extender and Blast Dash. Wonder how safe this is. Not. Not safe. Guard 5, though. Oops. What did you think of the ending? I mean, I think it's kind of cool that we have these 2 Elder Dragons that are so closely linked. So much so that they kind of like, them being together represents the threat to the environment, but I don't think much about the story. I don't think much about the story in most of the Monster Hunter games. No ban monsters on chat now? Nope. Whoops, that was supposed to be a slam. Oh well. Oh, okay. Those hit vertically. I had no idea because I've never been floating in the air above them before. Yeah, I think for me, the best Monster Hunter stories so far have had something to do with the supporting cast being extra good. Just extra well written, more so than like really dramatic, intense story beats happening. Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't be floating in the air, huh? Oh, still didn't get far enough away. Ow. Do older games have different stories than that? Not really. Usually it's less of a there's a big phenomenon and more just someone says this monster is troubling things. Sometimes there'll be a phenomenon, like in Tri and 3 Ultimate. It's like there are earthquakes that are threatening to dunk our village into the sea. And they think it's one monster and it turns out to be another, which is pretty much like these games, right? 4 ultimates is definitely more creative in terms of how you track the monsters down and how you visit different places. Ow. Some of the games really have almost no story. Freeman Knight, it's like you get thrown off a mountain by Tigrex in the beginning, and it says, and it's just like kind of like protect our village. Oh, here's that Tigrex again. A couple ranks in. Guess you better go screw it up. And that's about the end of the story. Oh, no shells. Okay, cut that combo off a little early. Oh gosh, evade extender! Ah! Gosh darn it. I probably would have been able to get the cancel there. Yeah, I would have been able to get the cancel. Evade extender! Alright, note to self, don't bring Evade Extender 2 on Gunlance in this fight. You will overshoot all the platforms. Oh, here it comes. Bonk, bonk. You're supposed to tank through that, right? I meant to hit the other button, honestly. I'm not sure if that was just the wrong timing, that's unblockable, or if I wasn't facing the right direction. Sorry, that was loud. Not to backseat, but for optimal damage, you want a double poke, rising swing, and the slam combo for all that non-scaling damage on the sack. Gotcha. So when you say non-scaling damage, you mean scaling damage, right? Right? Because shelling would be non-scaling. Okay. I should have done that. I was thinking that as I was doing that poke shell. I was like, this is probably not the best combo to use on this down. There are probably moments in this fight to use shelling combos and moments in this fight to use poke combos, which is kind of neat. Yeah, it's an 100. If I remember correctly, it is an 100 cutting hit zone. Oh, my worm steak missed. That feels bad. But especially on a big down where you have an open combo like that, you probably want to make sure you use your highest raw cutting damage combo. Whereas in some of these openings, it makes more sense to go for poke shell so I can cut it off when I need to. Although I'm sure there are some of these where I could be getting in full sweep combos and everything. Oh boy. All good FPS. My brain does that too. Probably a lot on stream too. I love that Long Gunlance is the jack, like truly the jack of all trades in this game. The quick little punches followed by a ball. It's one of people's least favorite moves, Ken. It's the double bite. It does a ton of damage. It comes out very quickly, and the hitbox is actually quite large on it. There it is again. I'm gonna eat. Yeah, you can see how much damage it does to me. And then the ball is quite quick afterwards too. If you've never seen that move, that's incredible. I don't know why I dodged into it. Out of there. I'm sure it was, Monty. I'm sure it was. That move almost one-shots me and I have armor. Missed that. That's gonna hit me. Yeah, I need to get out of the way of that move after I counter it. All learning. Or trying to learn, at least. I don't know if I feel like I need Blast Dash in this fight. Ow, I dodged right into it. I definitely don't feel like I'm doing great damage like this. Gunlance has so many different ways of dealing damage in this game across so many different like setups that it's kind of difficult to know, for me at least, which one's going to fit best into this fight. Feeling it out. Ugh. Nice. That was not what I meant to do. Cool. Made it to phase 2. We're going a little slowly, but like it's okay. Allmother has some interesting moves, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a really neat fight. I really like this fight. I like it a lot. Oh, that interrupted my sharpen. You know, Teo can also appear in this fight. It actually made me like the ride a lot better. When I first saw the ride, Ken, I was really salty about it. And then after a couple times of seeing Magnamalo, I was like, it's kind of cool that Magnamalo shows up. I'm a little more okay with this. But then knowing that Kushala and Teostra can show up as well made me a lot happier about it. It's like, oh, it's not just like, oh, here comes our flagship monster to save the day. It's like, oh, they can all be here. avoiding those wind blasts this time so I can get up safely. Didn't get the flinch. That's okay. Whoops, no shells. Is this gonna hit? No. Oh god, the camera for that is just rough. Foul Tracks Gunlance? Yeah, I cheated a little bit. I could have used the Ibushi one. That move is really spooky. Could have used the Ibushi one, which would have been a little bit more like in line with how I've been doing this fight in terms of gear. I've been trying not to use any of our crazy powerful gear that we've gotten after her shoot for this fight. But this is the first level of the Gunlance, so it's not crazy. Did we break her tail? I think we did. It's okay, Ken. It made up for it with that one. The answer is that Superman Dive is like super busted in this game. That's how that didn't hit. Ah. Does it count as cheating if you could have gotten Val's up before this fight? Val's Tracks is unlocked after this fight. Official Red Flare, thanks for the follow. Hi. Whoops, a little bit far off there. Trade at least? Nope, not the trade. That move is just terrifying. I should just block it. That's what I should do. I just need to be ready to block it, but I haven't done that yet. Not really using Blast Dash a ton at this point. Oh gosh. I like walked right into that. Okay, we've only carded once. I thought we'd carded twice. Oh, there's a cat fight going on. Oh, yeah, you could probably join above it, but that I consider that cheating. I would never make gear from a quest that I'd done early like that, and I would rarely do a quest early like that, but that's a personal thing. And there we go. Full burst feels really, really tailored to this fight. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about... I think Blast Dash is helpful for this fight. I bet if you got more used to moving around with it and dealing damage with mainly full burst and stuff, it feels really tailored for a normal Gunlance. You can make equipment even though you haven't unlocked the monster? Yeah, I think so, if you've fought enough of it. I think equipment is usually unlocked when you slay a monster, and you can still slay a monster if you don't have the quest unlocked. Some of the time. With the slapstick, yeah. I think full burst feels like a really decent damage dealing option to that for that fight. You okay? You putting the cat away or grabbing something? Gotcha. How are the cats doing? Okay. That was fun. RIP tail? Oh, I forgot about it. Whoops. I have enough tails, probably. Probably not. Jack McBride from chat says hello. She says hello back. Hey, we got a wind serpent orb. That's nice. This jewel shimmers with the rage of a typhoon. Its holder commands the storm. Hi, Quill. We just finished up an Allmother quest with Gunlance, which was interesting. This is normal shelling, level 5, artillery 3. 28 to 26, 41 to 38, 54 to 52. So you lose like 3 with Dragon Blade. That's a bummer, yeah. What's the difference between Lance and Gunlance? Lance is more geared around counters, whereas Gunlance has a bunch of explosions and shells and stuff.